From Daystar TV, good morning. My name is Mura Shalmith, and in this show, we will be talking about media and politics, their relationship, how they merged, and their journey. Now, starting off is a brief history of media, where in Kenya, media started averagely in 1956, Daily Nation being the first newspaper to be published in 1959. Now, radio and TV followed, where TV was introduced in 1962, and 2 years down the line, the Parliament of Kenya nationalized it and renewed its name from Kenya Broadcasting Corporation to Voice of Kenya. Now, media and politics merged because media is believed to shape the opinions of people. Now, joining us is a very, very special guest who is going to help us understand and answer questions on media and politics. Welcome, Madam Kenyan.
Thank you, Shalmit.
So, starting off, you're going to tell us your name and what you do for our audience to know you better.
Okay, my name is Magdalene Kieng. I am a lecturer here at Daystar. I do part-time teaching, and also I work as a staff in the admin section in the office of the DVC, Finance and Planning. I am a communication professional, both development and media. And yes, I'm pleased to be here today.
Okay, you're welcome. And we are talking about media and politics. And it is believed that media has influenced politics. What do you say about that? Has media influenced politics?
Yes, media as a way of influencing many other things apart from politics. But in this case, when the media sets an agenda for the public to see that the politics of this world, of this country, goes in whichever direction, it's the media that sets the agenda. Sometimes we look, for example, at the current situation we have in this country. Most of the political leaders or the aspirants, especially in the presidential aspirants, the media has set the agenda that only the top two that we're looking forward to. And when you look at it, most of the politicians or most of the aspirants, they're more than 20 or they're even more than 50 in one capacity. But we get to hear only what the media has already termed as the two-horse race. So if it wasn't for the media, I am very sure that people would have known their own candidates from wherever they are, despite the number of candidates that are vying for that particular position. Again, if it wasn't for the media, I don't think we would even know other counties or other aspirants from different counties. But because of the media, we are able to see even other media, other counties. We are even able to see other politicians in different counties. So the media has really set an agenda, and it also sets an agenda for us to think who would be the winner. If today the media would focus mostly on one particular aspirant, all of us would be believing that actually that is the way we should go. But then it may not be that way. So the media is keen in setting agenda for us to believe which direction the politics of this country is taking us to.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And do you think the people or the audiences tend to believe or tend to lay on the side where the media tell, for example, if someone is vying and then the media tends to concentrate on that person, do you think the audiences are going to also concentrate on that particular person, or they are going, or what do you think?
Yes, there's a tendency of the public following what the media says. But because of the nature of our media stations here in this country, we are divided. There are so many media houses coming up, and people tend to follow. Those who are following a certain type of media house, if you love that media house, you tend to love even the person that the media house is portraying as a key person in this country. But there are also media houses that are not biased. It is sad that today we see biased media houses, and the public tend to follow what the media says. Today, if we give an example of our previous, there's a candidate who the media was portraying as one who has not maybe attained his degree, but there's a way that when the media is so much keen on following that other person, there's biasness also on the side of the public. They're like, this media is against this man so much. So the public tend to love the person that the media is against. Yes, and we get to see that more often, especially in the social media, in the mainstream media. Yeah, that happens a lot. But we, in this current age and time, I think we are too educated to really follow the media, but the media gets to affect the people who are not media literate.
Okay. All said, we will be back after the short break. Welcome back to our last segment of the Political Perspective Show. We have talked on the history of media and politics. We have talked on the relationship, how media has influenced, politics in a different way. And in this last segment, we are going to have a newspaper review on what has been happening during this week and even today. Now, today I've seen where Sonko has been accepted to vie for the Mombasa governor seat, and he was impeached on 17th December of 2020 due to abuse of office and even corruption. So do you think him going to vie again as a governor in Mombasa, is he going to do the same thing he did in Nairobi, or is it a political game? Because I really don't understand why he's still going to vie and he did nothing in Nairobi, basically.
Okay. Basically, when I don't think the politics in this country or any corruption scandals in this country have been dealt with the magnitude that it deserves. For me to see Songo back to the ballot box, I'm not surprised. But people love him. He's a person that he has a spirit that everyone likes, and especially the people of the people who he's been helping, and especially when he has this Songo rescue team. He's just someone who tries to appeal to everyone else through what he does. And for as much as he didn't accept that he actually did what he did in Nairobi, we all know what the media already said for us in 2020 about his impeachment, about how he was found to have in corruption deals. Now, when he's going back to politics, and when I saw that thing this morning, was it this morning or yesterday evening? When I saw that he's back to the ballot box, I wasn't surprised. But in my head, I'm like, we need sober politicians, people who will help us in growing this nation. Corruption is one of the key things that has brought the economy of our country down. And Songo being returned to the ballot box could be something that we're just seeing. But we know there are so many others who are already in the ballot box and they're corrupt.
Yeah.
So it's not an isolated case. It's just politics. And I think when we talk about politics, for me, it's not leadership. It's just politics. That anyone who is appealing to the masses gets to sit at that seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with what you know, but mostly it's who you know and what you tell and what you see that goes. So it is sad. It's a reality that we are facing as Kenyans, but I think the elites in the society need to step up and allow the people who have the leadership skills that are good for the economy of this country to raise, to even step into those positions, and so that we don't we keep seeing the same people coming back for political seats, and we still vote for them, and they go back to the same positions, and we know they are corrupt. But that is the sad reality that we have in this nation. I pray that this changes soon.
Yeah. And we have seen like it it has remained like less than 28 days to the election. Now, what do you have to tell Kenyans or people who are listening to you, or people who are going to listen to you? What are you going to advise them about the people they are going to choose, how they are going to conduct themselves in the election that is coming up?
Okay, we have, I think, about 24 days to go to our next election. This is my appeal to all Kenyans that let's vote. That is the beginning. That is the start point. Mm-hmm. If we don't vote, we will not be making our statement as who we want to lead our nation. And I also want to ask Kenyans that let's avoid tribalism. Don't vote because you're voting someone of your tribe. Don't vote also parties. I have seen that being a common thing. We are being told that vote a suit, meaning let it be, if it's Azimio, let it be Azimio from the president all the way to the MCA. Mm-hmm. But see a leader from your community, from where you are, from your constituency. If there's an independent candidate who is fit to serve this nation, let's give them the vote. We don't need to use the political parties. Those ones are vehicles. They come and go. But let's just use the person that we know. If we have a person who has been in political seat and has never served the community as it were, let them sit. Don't vote them in. But the ones who have helped the community and continue to serve the community well, why not vote for them? Mm-hmm. But my appeal is, let's vote. Thank you.
Okay, with all that said and done, we have come to our end of our show. I was your host, Amura Shalmith, and our guest,
Magdalene Kenyan.
And see you next time.